Tammy on 1000 Pound Sisters finally revealed her big, gigantic secret. Guys, I don't want to waste any time. I freaking love this show. We got to hear that Tammy has some big, gigantically enormous secret, and she finally revealed it on the new episode. So can you guess what it is? Drum roll, please. The secret is that she brushes her teeth 2 times a freaking week. Oh my god, I'm just kidding, kind of, somewhat, sort of. The teeth, twice a week brushing, that is actually true, but that is not her big secret. The secret is that Tammy is sexual, is the word, and she basically, if you don't know what that means, I've heard the term in crossing, but I've never actually heard the term, I might know a couple people that are technically that, I guess, but I guess what it means is you will date man, woman, anyone, anything, it all, you just love is love. And she described it the best way. Love is love. She doesn't care who you are, what you are, anything at all. Love is love, and that's how she described it. So Tammy's been running her big mouth that she has some big secret, and she needs to tell her weirdo creep boyfriend Jerry about this secret, and she finally sat him down, and she told him that that is what she is, that is how she feels, and that's what's going on. And Jerry just said, oh, cool, I don't care. But then about a minute later, he goes, well, I have no idea what that means, but I'm cool with it. I don't really even care. So more on that whole relationship thing in a minute. Now back to the teeth brushing thing, because if you didn't watch the episode, you're probably wondering, wait, what? Why did I just say that Tammy brushes her teeth twice a week if that was not her big secret? Well, because her brother, who I love dearly, I think the guy's just a nice guy and he tries. Her brother is bringing her to the dentist, and she goes to the dentist, and the dentist asks her, hey, Tammy, how often do you brush your teeth? That takes, I don't know, about, 2 seconds of your time, and we all know you should brush your teeth twice a day. That's just common knowledge. Not very difficult to do. You have to go like this. And Tammy goes, oh, I don't know, like twice a week? And I heard that, and I literally went back, and I said, there's no way. There's no way she just said twice a week, but I watched it again, and oh no, she said that she brushes her teeth twice a week. And I just feel like Tammy's probably like, well, it takes too much energy to go like this, and literally, Tammy, all you gotta do is go like this for about 5 seconds, and you're freaking done. So I can't believe it. That's why that got brought up, though, is because she admitted it. She only brushes her freaking teeth twice a week. I don't know why. I think it's probably a laziness thing, but more on that in a couple of minutes. And hey, if y'all are new to this channel, it means the absolute world if you can scroll on this video and hit the share button. Number 1, please share this video. It means the world to me. It helps out this channel so much. And also, if you haven't already, please hit the follow or subscribe button. I love you guys all so much. Now let's keep going on to the rest of this video. So we got to see Tammy go to the dentist. She admitted, that's the crazy thing. She actually admitted the dentist, the teeth, the brushing twice a week thing. And then we got to see her sit down with Jerry, who he ended up leaving. Basically, if you guys don't know, Jerry came into town from North Carolina. There's been rumors that he's been married. I've heard from multiple people that he's married. I've heard from someone that supposedly knows Jerry and said, yes, no, he is married. So, this is a joke. We've seen pictures of his wife, maybe possibly ex-wife, right there. The guy gives me really weird feelings. Now, he could be the nicest guy in the whole world. He definitely he gives me a weird feeling for 2 reasons. Number 1, he doesn't do crap for her. Tammy can't walk. That's just the sad reality. And if I was with Tammy, I would say, no, we are not putting you in a wheelchair. We are going to use your cane or whatever we got to do, but you are walking with your own 2 feet. And that's why I want to hang out with Tammy. So I would love to hang out with Tammy so bad, because I would get her to lose like 100 pounds. So maybe in the future I can hang out with Tammy and help her to lose some weight. But anyway, when she's out with Jerry, they go in the wheelchair, and guess who is wheeling her around? Amy's man. She's not, Jerry wasn't pushing her. It was Amy's guy was pushing her around in the wheelchair, because it's like 600 pounds. And Jerry supposedly physically can't, but it is heavy, but on the, it's like he could at least try and offer. At least just, put the intention out there, hey, I can help, but he doesn't even offer. As far as we can see, he doesn't offer, he doesn't do anything. He's just sitting there, standing there, doesn't even make a peep of a comment, and that is it. And he just seems kind of rude. I'm sorry if that's rude, but that's just how it seems to be. He doesn't seem to care at all about Tammy and actually helping her. And the other thing I really don't like about him, well, actually, there's 3 things. The second one is the guy's married. That's not cool under any circumstance. And I heard that Tammy said that because his wife was sick, that they can be together. But it's like, okay, what happens through sickness and health? You'll be with your spouse. So that just, the vows completely got thrown out the window, I guess. But anyway, the thing I really don't like is he's giving her junk food, and he claims he's addicted to junk junk and the chips and the milkshakes and candy, which maybe he is. I was too. I am a diabetic though, not type 2, type 1. So it's like I had to fix my life and stop eating candy. It's just that's life. And so this guy, if he loved Tammy even in the slightest bit, he would realize that in a couple years, she's probably not going to make it much longer if she keeps going down this path, and he needs to stop giving her food, candy, junk, 32-ounce milkshakes, and all that kind of stuff. And what does he do? He keeps giving it to her. So I'm just not a fan of him. I think he's a liar. I think he's a weirdo. I have read things. Don't ask me why I have read this, but I've read things online. There are people out there, men and women, that like to give people food, and they like to see them get bigger and bigger, and they kind of, I guess, like it. That's all I'm gonna even say. I don't know anyone or anything about it. I've just kind of read on it. So I would not be shocked if Jerry kind of fell into that category of people and he thinks it's, I don't know, he likes it, thinks it's all hot or something. I don't even know. It's weird. It's not healthy. And I think the guy's just a very bizarre weirdo, kind of a creep, but that is just me. So definitely make sure to comment below what y'all think of Jerry. But she sat him down. She told her in the news that, hey, this is what's the deal. This is where I'm at with everything. And he just was totally cool that the guy could care less. He literally had like zero emotion when she told him. Now, I would have loved to see her tell him, hey, by the way, I also brush my freaking teeth 2 times a week. I would love to see what Jerry would have to say, but he ended up leaving, going home. He was there for like a week, and Tammy was freaking devastated. She was so upset, and because of that, she was eating non-stop crazy, which is once again another reason why I want to just freaking hang out with her for like a month and just get her on a normal track, because I guarantee you guys I could freaking change her life. I don't want to toot my own horn, but I know for a fact I can get her going in the right direction with life and fitness and food and everything. But anyway, she's depressed, she's devastated, she's sad, and I don't know, because of that, she's just eating a ton, which I don't think is good at all. But after Jerry left, they had a baby shower for Amy. It was kind of, they are funny. Tammy and Amy are both hilarious. That's why I like watching them, but it was just kind of the same old thing. I feel like Tammy was eating way too much. I can't even help but, she needs to do more exercise. She sits there and does nothing. She can barely even walk. She can seriously, you guys, barely even walk about 2 feet. So I don't know what's going to happen to her. The craziest thing is I heard she got COVID. So I don't know how she made it from that, or she had pneumonia and possibly other stuff too. So I don't even know how she made it through that. She just seems so freaking unhealthy. And if you're wondering, is she still with Jerry? I don't know for sure, because they have such a very odd relationship with the wife and Jerry and the whole situation. But I've heard rumors that she was actually now dating a woman, which that woman ended up being a total catfish. So I don't know where everyone stands with that whole thing. Very odd, very just bizarre situation with Tammy, but it was a pretty good episode. And I kind of think in the upcoming episode, we got to see a little bit of a preview, and I think in that preview, we're going to see something go down with Jerry, where I believe Jerry might actually dump Tammy, possibly, maybe. Don't know for sure, but that's how it kind of seemed to look to play out. And that was about it. Honestly, you guys, I feel so bad for Tammy's brother. He's trying and trying, and the guy's been trying so much. I think he's a good guy. He has a good spirit, and I just feel like Tammy doesn't try. And then the crazy thing is, it's her health. It's her. She's one of those kind of people where everyone's trying to help her but herself. She won't help herself. So I feel bad for him. I feel even kind of bad for Amy. Amy, honestly, she's a little funny and crazy, but she's like nice, and she's taking care of herself, and she's now looking like it, like, hey, I got my family. When I have my baby boy, I can't take care of Tammy anymore. And the funny thing for me is, well, that's it for Tammy, because she's not going to be able, there's no way Tammy's going to be able to take care of herself. Absolutely no way. Y'all mark my words. I don't see that happening, and I think once, Amy has the baby, which we're going to see in an upcoming episode, it sounds like, I think for Tammy, everything's going to go downhill, because how on earth is she going to take care of herself? Like, she literally had like a spider bite, supposedly, on her side, like, right here. It wasn't very far back, and she couldn't even come close to reaching it, and it looked super infected, whatever it was. I don't know if it was like a pimple or like a spider bite. They kept saying a spider bite, but I was like, is that really a spider bite? But Jerry had to go and clean it and do all this crap, which was disgusting, and it's like he ended up leaving. Okay, now who does it? So it's gonna be a mess. I think once they have that baby, I don't think she's gonna be around much longer unless she can get some serious help, which me, I would love to help her. Well, you guys, Tammy, Amy, what a hilarious bunch. 1,000-Pound Sisters. I freaking love this show. This is definitely one of my new favorites. So if you watch this show and if you like this video, please make sure to do me a huge favor, hit that like button, comment below your thoughts, and y'all better stay tuned for many more videos.